Hey everyone, welcome in. I hope you're all doing really well. My name's Amanda, for those of you who don't know me, and this is the Connected Conduit, where I just open up, tippy tap in, and bring through messages to you, for you from Spirit. So Spirit is showing me an image, and there's a whole bunch of hoops, but these hoops are portals, and there's multiple portals, multiple openings, new timelines for you. And I see you just leaping through each portal. You leap and you go through one portal, and then you hit the ground, and then you bounce, and then you leap through the next, and then you hit the ground and you bounce and you go through another portal. Spirit showing me four portals that you go boom, 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 boom. And then you reach your highest timeline, or you go through some sort of portal where there's going to be a specific opportunity for you in this one portal, in the fourth one. So yeah, they're just showing me quick movement, quick jumping from one timeline to the next, fast movement, big leaps, big bounds, lots of movement, lots of growth, lots of progress very quickly. But you're by yourself. You're doing this by yourself. This is all about you. It's all about your path. It's all about your journey. It's all about the spiritual path for you. Okay, you're on the path of spiritual development. Spirit showing me that you jump from the first portal into the second portal, and at this portal you actually meet somebody. You meet someone in the second portal, and then you guys jump together into the third portal, and then you meet another person, and now there's three of you, and then you jump into the fourth. Okay, you may end up with 3 or 4 people here, and I don't know what this means for you. This could be a group of friends. This could be co-workers or business partners. But that's what Spirit's showing me. They're really highlighting the number 4, and the number 4 in numerology is all about foundations and stability. It's a very angelic number as well. So you're someone who could resonate with being an earth angel. Maybe you work with specific archangels like Michael or Metatron or something like that. But there's something here where you're a force to be reckoned with, is what I'm hearing. You're a force to be reckoned with. You don't slow down for no one or nothing, okay? You just go, go, go. So this is really exciting. Let's pull some energy for you. I was really drawn to this deck today, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron-Reid. Let's take a peeky peek in here and see what's going on. I just split the deck on Lady of Lightning. And this is what I mean. It's like you're lightning, you're fast. You know, it's almost like when you make up your mind, boosh, off you go. Or something is going to pick up pace very quickly for you. You might have been learning about quantum physics or something like that. Quantum jumping, quantum. The Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, and celebration, on number 15. That's beautiful. So you could resonate with being a light worker, a star seed, a chosen one, someone who holds a lot of light. I feel that you understand that you're on earth to seed the light, and however you do that is completely up to you. It's your choice, it's your life, but you have this understanding that you are the light. You're here to shine your light. You're here to uplift people, awaken people, help people ascend, all of this. So Spirit is celebrating you right now, you guys. Your consciousness has expanded. You've learned a lot about yourself in the universe. You're very enlightened, okay? You hold a very expanded consciousness, a high, high, high consciousness. And I feel that specific gateways or portals are being illuminated for you at this time, and you're going to leap. You're going to leap through because you have clarity, you have certainty about who you are and what you're supposed to do. You're here to spread enlightenment, illumination, and passion and joy and uplift people. You're very, very magical. This woman is holding golden orbs above her hands, and she's looking upwards to the heaven. And I just feel, I don't know, it's like you're going to be gifted with something, is what Spirit's saying. You will be gifted a magical power, or you're going to discover this, okay? Like maybe you'll discover that you can move objects, or you can levitate or something. I don't know. It might be something quite miraculous. Or maybe you'll discover that you can manifest very effortlessly. You know a lot. You're really, really intelligent. You're very intelligent. Okay, beautiful. The Queen of the Light. Now I'm getting Whitney Houston. The Queen. Is it the Queen of the Night, though? Is that what she sings? The Queen of the Night? I'm just hearing that. The Shadow Queen. Interesting. So we have another card that says Queen. And okay, that's really interesting because with Whitney Houston singing The Queen of the Night, which I think are the lyrics, but that's what I'm hearing. The Queen of the Night, the Queen of the Night. And the Shadow Queen coming out. This is the Queen of the Night, the Shadow. And this is the Queen of the Light. The light, light and shadow, light and dark, good and evil, sun and moon. Not necessarily evil, but like we all have light and shadow within us, you guys. And I feel that this is what you have balanced out perfectly. It says acquiring knowledge, insecurity, manipulation, and number 16. That's really fascinating that these two cards came out together back to back. Like that's really, really significant here. So yeah, you've been acquiring a lot of knowledge about yourself and the universe, and you've been healing insecurities, healing fears around being a powerful person. You've been healing fears around showing the world your light and what you can really do. You've been hiding in the shadows for a long time, but not anymore. You're showing people who you are and what you can do, and you're not holding yourself back. You're not censoring yourself. You're no longer people-pleasing, and this has freed you because for the longest time, you were people-pleasing. You were saying yes when you wanted to say no. You were being nice when sometimes you wanted to not be nice. You know what I mean? Or you would just, agree so that you could placate people or avoid conflict or arguments. But now you're like, no, I'm not going to agree with you. We can agree to disagree. We can have that debate. We can have that awkward conversation. We can argue. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be into what you're talking about when I'm not. So there's something here around authenticity, okay? You're being way more authentic and true to who you really are. And you're just doing whatever you want whenever you want. Not in a reckless way, but do you know what I mean? If you want to say no when somebody asks you out, you say no. If you disagree with someone's opinion, you disagree. You're no longer smiling and nodding and saying yes to everyone and everything to make people feel good about themselves. You're not doing that anymore. And Spirit's really proud of you for that. Okay, because now it's like backbone, baby. You've got a backbone, you have boundaries, you know who you are. And it's almost like you're challenging people too, like challenging their thinking, making people think. There's a lot of people who are in their ego who think they're right and they think they're high and mighty. And you have been encountering these people and you've been speaking your truth and putting these people to shame a little bit, right? Like suddenly they're not so high and mighty. Suddenly they don't think they know everything. It's like you're making people second guess themselves, but not in like a bad way. It's like these people need to be checked, is what Spirit's saying. They do. You're showing people a different way to think. Okay, that's helping people grow. That's what Spirit is saying. You're helping people grow and expand their consciousness by shining light on certain subjects or a different perspective on certain things. And you're making people really think long and hard about how they view the world and what's actually going on here. It's almost like you're freeing people from the matrix and showing people like, hey, you're really in the system and here's how to break free. Do you want to be free? Here's how you do it. Okay. So yeah, you've balanced out your energies beautifully here, you guys, and you are really stepping out and showing people what you can do. You're shining, you're spreading your light. You're no longer able to be manipulated. You see straight through into the hearts, minds, and souls of people. No one can play with you. Nope, those days are over. You've learned so many valuable lessons. Whew, I feel like I went down a totally different trail there for a little bit. Let's get back on track to this timeline jumping. The Rainbow Prince, compensation and perseverance, a number 26. Okay, I love that. So you are about to be compensated handsomely for your skills and your gifts and your talents. You've really persevered here, you guys. It's been tough. A lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of ups and downs. But things are coming back into a state of balance for you. Oh, this is that person. This is that person that you're going to pick up in Portal 2. That's what Spirit's saying. You're picking up a Rainbow Prince, and they could be male or female. They could be any gender. But you're picking this person up. You're going to meet this person in Portal number 2. Okay? You're leaving a lot of manipulative, shadowy, narcissistic, karmic people behind. Those days are over. The Camel Boy. Small steps, asking for help, a number 33. 33 is a master teacher number, so that's what you are. You are a master teacher. You're here to teach people, but you don't do like teaching the traditional way. You teach people by interacting with them during just like regular things, like when you meet people at the gym or when you meet people in the grocery store or at work or whatever it is that you do, when you talk to people, even your neighbors or just people in your community, that's you teaching people. You teach people just by being you and telling people your truth and how you really truly feel about things and opening up about your spiritual path. And just even maybe you're starting to talk about like portals and timelines and spiritual things where normally you wouldn't tell people that, but now you are. You're being brave and you're like, I don't care if you think I'm crazy or weird because that's what I think about you. How can you not believe in this stuff? How can you not be on board? Like, come on, right? Small steps, asking for help. I don't think you are taking small steps. I think you're taking leaps and bounds. Maybe you have been taking small steps up until this point, but now you're going to leap. And okay, for some of you, this is somebody else asking you for help or asking you for your advice. Or perhaps you found that people have been drawn to you recently, or maybe for a long time, maybe for your whole life, and they always come to you for advice or wisdom or help. It's because they know you're really intelligent and you are enlightened and you can see things from a higher perspective. And these people, they like that. They want that, okay? You can offer people a higher perspective and deeper insights, and they love that. They appreciate that about you. Not a lot of people can do that, okay? A lot of people give advice based on the matrix, based on the system. You are not giving advice based on the run-of-the-mill rat race in the box matrix, okay? No. So yeah, I feel like you're helping to free people from from the Matrix, essentially, and see what's really going on. You know, let's crush that illusion. Let's wake you up. Wakey, wakey, right? So this may also be the person that you meet in portal 3. Okay, for some of you, you're going to jump into portal 2. You're going to meet this rainbow prince. This will be a love affair. A very beautiful, true love affair. And then when you jump into portal 3, you're going to have a baby. You're going to have a boy or a girl. That's going to be the next person who joins you. So that's really interesting. That's for some of you. That is, okay? You're jumping. You're going to meet your person. And then you're going to, yeah, have a baby. But there's a 4th person here that's coming as well. The Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, and patience. Okay, this could be the 4th person here. Transformation, intuition, and patience. So you have absolutely transformed. You're no longer the same person that you used to be. Your intuition is on point. Your third eye and your crown chakra are just lit right now, you guys. So on point. You had to be patient as you developed and you gathered wisdom and knowledge, but now it's ready to make these leaps, to move. Now it's time to move. You are leaving somebody behind who continues to reign in their shadow, operate in their shadow. They are not balanced. They operate primarily from their shadow, which is of a lower vibration, okay? We're talking like control and fear and jealousy and greed and manipulation and stuff like this. You're leaving that person behind and they're very cold and bitter about it. I don't know why Spirit's bringing this through, but they are. They're highlighting this. It may benefit you to cut the cords. You should cut the cords every day as part of a spiritual practice, because this person may try to latch onto you as you move forward, and they may try to connect an etheric cord from them to you in order to just leech from you, take from you. Maybe not consciously, but this could be subconsciously, right? So cut the cords. Call in Archangel Michael to do that every day. Okay, what else? Opportunities, quick jumping, foundation, stability. You're a force to be reckoned with. You're a force to be reckoned with because you're a badass, man. You're a badass who stands in your light. Oh, ho, ho. Come on. You cannot be messed with. Yes. I love it. Okay. You're very gifted. You're very magical. The 7 of Pentacles. So this talks about toil and labor, working really hard towards a specific goal. Your hard work is going to pay off. Your dedication is going to pay off. The number 7 could be significant to you in some way. It could be a birthday, anniversary, house number. You could have been seeing the number 7, 777. The devil. Yeah, listen, this is going over top of the Shadow Queen. So this is what you've conquered. You've conquered your own shadow, okay? You've faced your shadow. You've done a lot of shadow work. You've overcome a lot of blocks, okay? Like fear, addictions, codependency, a lack mindset, insecurities, things like this. You've really come a long way. But on top of it, you are leaving behind someone who's very karmic to you, and they are very bitter and cold and icy about it. So just protect your energy, cleanse your energy, cut the cords, okay? I don't want to focus too heavily on that. They're not going to bother you. You're moving on, but Spirit just wanted to bring that to your attention. I think many of you were with someone who was just exhausting to be around. They would just drain you. They only would bring like drama and conflict and chaos and trouble to the relationship. So you let that person go a while ago, but they're still kind of hanging around. Their energy's still around you. Okay? They obsess over you. They think about you a lot. The Four of Swords, it's a number 4. Hooray. Yeah, there's something here about the number 4. Okay? Foundation, stability. This talks about meditation, contemplation, resting, taking a mental break, a time out. So maybe some of you needed to take a little break here. In the past, you'd been working really hard. And now that you're feeling all of this energy, you're about to take some sort of leap of faith here. This Rainbow Prince could be someone that you already know, but you're not speaking to right now. There's been silence between the two of you. There's been dead air, but that's about to change. You might be doing something here where you are compensated rather, where you're compensated for some sort of, I don't know, you could be doing meditation or a podcast or something like this. Okay, you could be teaching people meditation, for example, or you could be helping people heal or change their mindset, change their thinking. The Ace of Wands, yeah, so this is the male passion stick, and this is going over top of the camel boy. So I really do feel like you and someone else are coming together to create a child. If that doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. That message just isn't for you. You're having a brand new, exciting beginning here. And this Rainbow Prince is just going to think you are out of this world, so attractive, so interesting. You guys are really going to hit it off. Really going to hit it off. Okay, they want you. This person wants you. The Queen of the Night, the Queen of the Night, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. The song's coming through. She's got the stuff that I want, she's got the look that I need. There it is, those are the lyrics. She's the Queen of the Night, Queen of the Night, oh yeah. You guys, you are the Queen of the Night. You've got the stuff that this person wants. You've got the stuff that they need. I think you're a bit of a badass, like you're a bit edgy, you know, you can go into your shadow, you can, you know, lay the smack down when necessary, okay? You've got a backbone, and this person loves this about you. You're an angel, but you're a bit of a badass. You're like a badass angel, okay? And this person loves this about you. You're nice, but you're not too nice, all right? Yeah, they love this. They love this about you. The Queen of the Night. Listen to that song. Whitney Houston, Queen of the Night. The Six of Pentacles. All right, so you're a very big-hearted, generous person, and this new timeline that you're jumping into here is going to allow you to inspire people, assist people, help people, guide people, give back to humanity, help people balance out their lives and their energy. You're here to give people peace, you guys. Like, you're here to bring people peace as well. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. The Chariot. Yeah, you're jumping through hoops here. Not hoops. You're jumping through portals. You're not jumping through hoops. No, none of that. No more jumping through hoops for you. You know, if somebody's like wanting to make you jump through hoops, you're like, I'm not doing that. Why would I do that for you? No, thanks. The Tower. So something really big and fast and sudden and shocking is about to happen. Don't worry, it's good, okay? It's not a bad tower. The Tower is neutral. It just depends how we respond to the Tower, okay? I think you're going to shock people. I think you're going to shock people with your transformation. I think, or maybe you already have, I think you're going to shock people by taking these leaps and bounds towards what you really want. I think you're starting to shock people with your pushback. I think you're starting to shock people by saying no, by not people pleasing anymore. Because when we people please, we're not being authentic or true to ourselves. But when we say no, when we want to say no, we're being authentic, and therefore we're able to maintain our truth and our integrity and our sovereignty, right? So you understand this. I also feel like you shock people, like you really change people's thinking, because the tower can represent a big, fast, shocking, sudden change in the way that we think. And I feel like that's what you do. You're like a bolt of lightning into people's brains, like, ka-chow! You ever thought of that? And they're like, oh, no, I never thought of that, but that's brilliant. Oh my gosh, thank you for that. So whatever you're doing, you're helping people, and you're helping people by like breaking the mold or getting them to think differently, you guys. This is really cool. This is really, really neat. You may have also had to build your life up again from ground zero all the way up. You may have been through a tower moment where everything crumbled and you had to look around and go, okay, what's staying, what's going? A lot of shadow work here for you, for sure. You've done really well. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this talks about rebuilding. Rebuilding. Collaborating with people, working with people. You're going to be working with people, you guys. This could be on creative projects. This could be that you and a few other people collaborate for some sort of common goal or desired outcome. It could be that you're going into business with other people, hiring people on to work for you. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, you're going to be working with others here. You've cut somebody out because there's scissors in this Three of Pentacles card. And this is going over top of the Devil. So you cut out a specific person who is very karmic to you. But you've also been cutting out things that don't serve you. And you've done really well. Spirit's very proud of you. You're about to just leap. The Five of Pentacles. So this talks about money trouble, a lack mentality, low self-esteem, feeling left out in the cold, abandoned. It can sometimes talk about like homelessness or being sick or experiencing poverty. So I feel like you may be helping people who feel this way, people who have a lack mindset, people who are struggling. Maybe even you'll be working with the homeless, or troubled youths, or things like this, you guys. I do feel like you are giving back to your community in some capacity. You might even be making meditation soundtracks, for example, that help people embrace who they are, remember who they are, and feel more confident and courageous to go after the things that they want. Okay, you could even be doing like hypnotherapy or things like this. If you were experiencing financial issues, those days are over. If you were holding yourself back because of a lack of confidence, those days are over. Those days are over for you. You're really in your power, extremely in your power. Anything else, Spirit? The Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're the queen of the night, the queen of the night. Oh yeah. You're the queen, okay? And you can be any gender. You're the queen, or you can be the king if you want to be the king, okay? Look at you, okay? You're looking good, you're feeling good, you're confident, you're brave, you're bold, you're taking care of yourself, you're fiery, you're outspoken, you're creative, you're motivated, you're going for things, and you're not holding yourself back. And a lot of people are stunned and shocked, and somebody's absolutely in love with you here, or they're about to be. Just gobsmacked by you, you know? Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe what I'm looking at here. Is this person for real? Wow. You hold a lot of light. You emit a lot of light. You're a very bright person, and You're a stunner, an absolute stunner. You're very protected. You're very magical. There's something very mysterious about you. And maybe even some of you might resonate with being a witch. Maybe you are a witch. Okay, with the black cat here, this always reminds me of someone who's just very witchy and mysterious and, you know, someone who's very protected as well. With the black cat, you know, that's symbolizing your shadow. So if you notice, the Queen of Wands is sitting in her throne. She's holding her wand of passion, and she's holding a sunflower in her other hand. So she's holding on to the light. She's mostly in her light. She's proud to stand in her light and show people who she is and what she can do. But she's also got her shadowy friend right here. And she's like, oh yeah, my shadow's still there. Yes, it is. And I will go there when necessary to discipline people. Okay, whoop-cha. I'm not afraid to go into my shadow. And that makes you a very powerful person, okay? You're a force to be reckoned with because of that. I'm telling you, beautifully balanced here. People cannot take advantage of you. They cannot fool you. You're just way too intelligent, way too tapped in, extremely intuitive here. You're very attractive, okay? Like you are, wow, you're a stunner, and people are just, they might be drooling over you a little bit right now. I'm not gonna lie. I think somebody's drooling over you a little bit. They're very turned on by you, okay? So this person either knows you and you guys haven't, you know, maybe there's been a bit of silence between the two of you for whatever reason, or you're about to meet this person. If you've already met this person, the silence is about to be broken. And if you have not met this person, you're about to meet them. This is soon. This is like 1 to 2 weeks, you guys. 1 to 2 weeks. This person, you're gonna love them. They're totally on your level. They're fun and brave and fiery and interesting and intelligent, and they like to talk about the same things that you like to talk about, and they're very knowledgeable. So you guys are gonna have like great conversation. It's going to be very stimulating for you. I think a lot of people have bored you up to this point, okay? Really, really bored you. You're like, wow, okay. Can I also find someone who is enlightened, who's on the spiritual path, who can talk about quantum physics and different dimensions and timelines, because that's what I like to talk about. And so far there's been a dry spell where the spiritual people, and Spirit wants you to know they're coming in. They're coming in, and they're coming in hot. Really hot. Okay? Yeah, the Hermit. So you're very, very wise and knowledgeable and deep and introspective. You know, you have a very deep, deep soul, and you're an old soul. Virgo energy here. We also have Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn out on the table. Okay, those signs could resonate with you in a multitude of ways. But you know your stuff. You're on the spiritual path, and you've learned so much, and you're going to continue to learn. And Spirit wants you to know that they know that you've been feeling a little bit isolated or alone. Not lonely. You don't feel lonely, but you're like, where are my people? Where are the people that I can jive with and talk about the stuff that I'm interested in with? You know, where are those people? Because when you're on the spiritual path, you guys, it can feel a little bit isolating at times. And it can be challenging to find people who are also, you know, woke and into the same things that you're into. So Spirit wants you to know that this person coming in, this Rainbow Prince, they're also on the path. They're also very deep, introspective, and old soul. You guys are just going to hit it off. You might end up going into some sort of business together. You might end up teaching spirituality or talking about spirituality, or launching a podcast or your own YouTube channel together, or partnering up and building something for your community, a recovery center, a health center, a healing center. Take it how it resonates, but you're about to create something really magnificent for your community here. Yeah. very gifted, very magical, and you're about to discover more magic within you. You are. And okay, so this rainbow prince is going to activate you. Okay, they're going to activate you even further. And then that's when you're going to notice a shift in your timelines as well. And you'll jump again, jump through another portal. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 2 of Cups. Yeah. Listen, this person's really important to your path. What else do you want to say about this person that's really important to the collective's path, Spirit? They're going to light your world on fire, and that's something that's been missing. The Hangman, this person could be a Pisces. They may shift your thinking in some way. They may change your mind. Or maybe this is somebody who you're going to change the way that they think, because that's been a repeating message coming through in this reading, where you change the way people think, you change people's perspectives, you help people shift their thinking. So maybe you're going to shift this person's thinking in some way. I don't know how that would be. Or maybe they're going to do that for you. You may have to surrender to this person. You may have to surrender to this. Maybe you weren't expecting this person, but they're coming in. Or maybe this person is different from the person you thought would come in. So there might be an element of needing to surrender to this person. You'll want them, but you're going to have to surrender to it and go with the flow. You and this person might team up and then enlighten people. Help people expand their consciousness, change their thinking, okay? Because the Hangman has sunshine and a halo all around his head, or the frog does anyways. And there's beams of light shining out of his crown, which talks about enlightenment, a changed mind, expansion, your consciousness expanding. So this person is going to help you expand your consciousness as well, okay? And I think you and this person are going to team up and help other people expand their consciousness. I mean, I don't know how you're going to do that, but each and every one of you might do that a little differently, right? So this is really exciting, you guys. This is also coming in after a period of not delay, but it's just you had work to do. You had to work on yourself and get yourself up to this Queen of Wands type of energy, feeling really confident in yourself so that this person could come in and it would work out for you, okay? Because I think if this person came in before you were confident, you wouldn't let them into your life, or you wouldn't feel worthy enough for this person, okay? This person is really, really, they're strong. They have like a strong energy, a supportive energy, intellectual. They've got a big heart. They have a big energy, but they're not toxic. They're not in their ego, but they've got this really big energy to them. They're very bright, just like you are. Anything else about this person or this situation for the collective before we sign off, Spirit? You guys are going to hit it off like that. It's going to be so easy, so effortless. The Emperor, oh, I knew it. I knew this person had a big energy. It doesn't get any bigger than the Emperor. The Emperor is at the tippy top. He's the cream of the crop. This person could be any gender, you guys. So yeah, male or female, this person is in their divine masculine energy, and they're the boss. They're the boss. They know a lot of stuff. They are mature. They've been through life. They know a thing or two. They're very enlightened, very capable, independent, wise, trustworthy, supportive, protective. They're a leader. They're a leader, okay? And you're going to love this person and all of their beautiful qualities. This is what you're pulling in. You're pulling in this Emperor. You're going to be going, But you needed to be confident so you wouldn't reject this Emperor, okay? You needed to get into this magnetic, alluring energy, because that healed energy that you're in is really pulling this Emperor to you, okay? You guys are like magnetizing each other. So this is about to come in, or you already know this person and they're gonna stop the silence with some communication here. It just depends on your own personal sitch here. My goodness. Okay. So this is what I have for you, you guys. I do hope you enjoyed your reading. All the best to you. Happy jumping. Happy portal jumping. Have fun and get ready for things to just kind of take off for you. All right. And yeah, remember to surrender. Surrender and go with the flow, okay? All right. Take it easy. Bye.